Glad to have you with us.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter in here. All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. Later.
We could go a few rounds. Let's do this. Caretaker said I need to be a team player. Peace. Hunter.
Smelled you a mile away.
Sending your friends out to fight is... See you soon.
Up for some more pugilism?
It's always good to see you.
The Abbey is full of mystery. It keeps its secrets close, even from the Sorcerer Supreme. It is a pale shadow of my Sanctum Sanctorum, of course, but it has a rustic charm to it.
Did you not consider the Abbey's simplicity is an illusion?
What are you on about? I can see behind the veil, Hunter. When I gaze upon the Abbey, it reveals nothing but... Oh, I see. A hidden complexity in its geographical non-description, an unremarkability in triplicate. Rather, octuplicate. An eightfold veil for the 5 earthly senses and the 3 not of this earth. My compliments to Caretaker and the late Miss Harkness. There is a simple elegance here that I quite appreciate.
I am impressed with your understanding of the arcane.
Thanks. I do enjoy flattery.
So, you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Cyttorak should allow the mirror table to access the innate link between you and your fellow spirit of vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the writer, if we are going to find Blaze and the page.
Fine. So what do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome. I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope you reach him first. They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no.
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go for it! Go for what? Hold on!
Another meat puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
Show no mercy.
We hear you. Maybe I should be flattered. It is good to be back in the fight. Too weak for this fight. No mercy for the servant of living.
That'll work.
Blade told me to mention her. Apparently she is promiscuous. They have not changed their plans.
Judgment comes.
Your suffering will be.
They are committed to the darkness.
None will be spared.
Break out.
Still they persist.
These servants of Lilith have no souls to be judged. Hell is the only place for them.
Then let us send them home, quickly.
I will make you regret that. Trifling creature.
I am still the prize.
Accept your fate.
We We've done it. Excellent work.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve, then?
Good question. But right now, I got a better one. You want this? Is that what you're all here for? Well, here, have it! Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
In virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get
Great Martha! Where you
heated.
Yes, they are.
Maybe you've still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Goading him into reading from the Darkhold was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Your mother abandons you.
You have been judged. I will see all that you have done.
You're going down.
Right to the limit and no further.
brought this on yourself. I'm going in. That's the stuff.
None would be spared. Hell has chosen you.
Let's settle. I'll make good use of this. Target confirmed.
Set the best you've got.
Real original. We've got incoming.
The soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough. Now we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference to
Wow. I'm glad you're on our side.
Feel my call. There is no escape. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Haven't felt this good in years.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them. And quickly.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that. You have earned it. Return to your mother.
I suppose it's something.
Someone order a knuckle sandwich? They're not going to like this. Watch my back.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
It's over for you. Fight's about to get bigger.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself. Vengeance has come.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
All will be judged.
hair.
Someone order a sandwich? Help is at hand. Let's settle this. You wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes back at Camp Lehigh. I'm on. Here we go.
I am impressed.
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
How old is this game? Everybody looks like a block. Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of will and corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption and the traveling lightworker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course, I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
Pretty sure is not enough, especially not when meddling with powers that are as unstable as chaos magic.
Seriously, Hunter? I thought you would be on board with this.
The incantation killed someone, Nico. It just does not sound safe. And I want you to be safe, always.
Oh, it's definitely not safe.
How so?
Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere, or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
What brave soul has volunteered to make such a sacrifice?
You.
Nico, I did no such thing.
Before you freak out, just hear me out. You are Lilith's kid. Out of everyone here, the only person who has a shot of absorbing all that dark energy and not falling is you. Besides, if you don't do it, I will, and then you'll have my demise on your hands. And I know you're not gonna let that happen, so welcome aboard, Hunter.
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
It looks like I have quite a bit of preparation ahead of me.
That's why you're my favorite demon. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up. Hi, Hunter. I liked those colors before they were cool.
Well met. Sounds like I missed an
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it? My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
Maybe one day you will see Blaze for the man he truly is. I hope it comes soon.
I don't. The guy's a stone-cold legend. No reason why we should look for ways to tear him down. Especially after he saved our asses.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
Do not give him the courtesy of an excuse, Robbie. Blaze's behavior is endangering everyone. Not just us, but everyone you love.
I'm just trying to understand where he's coming from. Once we understand him, we can figure out how to handle him.
I once had the same thought about my mother. As you can see, I never figured out how to handle her. Nor did anyone else.
Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I still got a long way to go if I ever want to make my mark as a spirit of vengeance.
Then you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. It's just hard to gain that kind of confidence when I'm always left on the sidelines. Anyways, I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
So you mean like last week?
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers. while you were on your... Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator? I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
Of course, but I put them in my gamma pants. Sorry.
You have gamma pants? Jealous?
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
The rivalry between you and Strange is somewhat amusing, but the time for amusements is running out. You need to find a way to work together.
Are you kidding me? I love the Doc. Yeah, he's a little stiff, but we're like brothers. I even let him use my beard trimmers.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular. I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
Forget about revenge, Tony. Think about the ways that technology could be used for good. I cannot allow my own vengeance to consume me.
Well, I see your point. I don't want to wallow in the muck, stay above it, etc., etc. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work. This pesky snag of not possessing the parchment is one of our production hurdles.
I have a few theories on who sent those soulless after us and Blaze.
We were so close to having the parchment of power.
Johnny knows the truth, but he's keeping this close to the vest.
Blaze has always been a bit of a showboat. Probably modeled some of the wrong ideas for Robbie.
I am disappointed, child. We must talk. The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
Had you not forced his hand, perhaps he would not have used it, Mother.
Men like Blaze need little justification for their actions, don't they? Besides, it was not I who set the Soulless upon you. It's bad enough you and your misguided heroes are hell-bent on keeping the parchment from me. If someone, something else were to get their hands on that wretched thing...
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
As long as any of us draw breath, we will stand against it. Against you.
And as I have tried so hard to explain to you, child, I am not your enemy.
Then prove it. Cast away that foul book and reclaim what remains of your soul.
If only it were that simple. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
I almost sent my astral form to cover more ground.
That means you were trying to ghost me?
I caution against speaking in modern vernacular as it rapidly evaporates from the pool of youthful lexicon. Then magic will say you are uncool. Ah, yes. Our last conversation afforded me valuable insight into my current state of being. Your continued confidence and honesty with me have rekindled some of my own belief in myself.
The Sorcerer Supreme is a role only one mortal in a generation can hold.
Fancy titles impress the illusion of rank upon the world, but that's all it is. A name for one who understands much, and yet so little at the same time. I am merely a man with a very useful set of skills who worked to fill a niche.
I will light a beacon every step of the way.
The doubt never crossed my mind. You have my gratitude, Hunter.
Perhaps the Sorcerer Supreme could conjure me up an ice cream cone?
Due to Stark's contractual obligations, I can only offer Avengers-themed flavors. Nobody needs the caloric marvel that is Hulka Hulka burning love. A single scoop is a meal unto itself. Hunter, no matter what the outcome of our struggle is, you have not given up on me. That is a bond that carries beyond words and worlds.
The Parchment of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is, as Stark would say, a feature, not a bug. Strange also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
There are gonna be consequences for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power.
Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Bar Guest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Bar Guest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Bar Guest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
After battling Hydra agents and Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Do not let your guard down, Hunter. As I said, it's no ordinary dog, but a demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
I guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil...
Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise. Now more than ever, we...
How's it going, boss?
Good day, Hunter.
Hey.
Looking forward to our next mission.
Could summon fiery partitions.
No point in hiding it, Hunter. I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said it gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
Perhaps that is what our hunt is missing. Your positive attitude.
Me? Positive? That's a new one. But I am curious about this mystery dog of yours.
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking through the barrier.
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is a spectral omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
I do not smell like a dog, thank you very much.
I'm just busting your chops. You smell a lot worse than a dog.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So, I'll meet you there?
Did you just invite yourself along?
Bet your ass I did. I'll see you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly.
Something was sniffing around the Hellcar. The Parchment of Power really put one heck of a Hellfire Works show. I mean...
Is this visit business or pleasure?
We have work to do.
Then let's not waste any more time. What's going on?
I spoke with Strange. He believes the Barghest is more important than we originally understood. I also talked with Wolverine. I know it was not easy for you to admit that we lost the creature.
I'll get over it once we capture that damn thing.
You will have your chance. The doctor feels it is imperative that we capture the creature as soon as possible for his research.
When is it ever not imperative with these guys?
Wolverine has agreed to join us. I assume you have no issue there?
The more the merrier. We should start up at Hunter's Folly. That's the last place I saw this thing's tracks.
Wolverine also smelled something in that area, so it is agreed.
Then I'll see you tonight at the Folly. Check with Wolverine. See if he wants in on this before we make another.
Saw some weird scuff marks on the dirt near the tires.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Blaze really screwed us over on this one. He sent... Let's do this. No Darkhold page is to be taken lightly, especially...
All right, Blade. Don't jerk me around. What do you really know about this demon dog stalking the woods out there?
Figured you'd pick up the scent sooner or later. But it's not just another shadow hound. There's something off about this thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
We tracked it across the grounds. Almost had it too. Until it escaped through a big red.
Welcome to my barracks, as I like to call it.
Reminds you of your war days, huh?
The smell is the same. Old socks, anticipation, and sometimes fear. I was just a kid when I joined the army. I never thought my war days would come to an end.
If you could, would you have made a different choice?
There are plenty of decisions I wish I could change, but not that one. I can't imagine not enlisting against the Nazis. I'm not one to sit on the sidelines when evil's knocking down our door. As much as I hate to say it, maybe war is our destiny. We're both soldiers who've been plucked from our timelines and thrown into it over and over again. Maybe this is what we're supposed to be doing, fighting an endless war.
I do not know, Steve. I believe that one day there will be a world without war.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're more optimistic about it than I am.
Seriously, Steve, imagine a world ruled through peace. You could do anything you wanted to do.
I'd just find another cause to fight for that didn't require the use of my fists or my shield.
Like?
I don't know. Probably some social justice nonprofits or something to do with stopping climate change.
You are never going to stop saving the world, are you?
No, and neither are you. You're about the closest thing I have here to a co-captain. We might not be able to end all wars, but if you keep walking the walk, we'll be able to end this one.
Never seen a book create a wall of hellfire before? Rookie.
Time to take it to the next level.
Big bad book. That's a very jump. Guy's got very little respect for himself. Guy respects.
New and improved.
Something smells of shadows and mud.
Somebody bought America's dad copy. Can't find it.
This should be useful.
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want.
Oh, might as well have handed the page over to Lilith.
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night. I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
Nico and Magic care for Wanda deeply. So deeply, they are having a hard time letting her go.
Hunter, I need you to be straight with me. Are they planning another attempt to save her? Yes or no?
Nico did not want me to tell you, but yes. Yes, they are.
I knew it. What half-brained scheme is she planning now?
She thinks she has a spell to remove corruption.
She what? Unbelievable. If she doesn't get herself killed, she will surely take down whoever helps her. Thank you for telling me. I will speak to her as soon as we're done here. In the meantime, is there anything else you'd like to know? Or tell me?
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Soulless?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment, which is why I kept it away from this abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger. So, I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
So what you are telling me is that you did not feel the need to protect Blaze?
As I'm sure you've gathered, Blaze is someone who not only can take care of himself, but prefers to. My concern is for the Midnight Suns, and their Blaze's well-being is not my responsibility. Now, is there anything else?
Now that we know where the page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Cthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him, even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
Perhaps there is a part of me that does pity her.
Don't waste your pity on her. She doesn't deserve it. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
What if we removed the corruption somehow?
You already know the answer to that, which is why I suspect you just told me of Nico's plan. It's impossible.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh?
When you talk to Nico and Magic, please go easy on them. They mean well.
I know. I just can't have them continue to endanger themselves or anyone else over this.
Just be gentle. They are still grieving their friend.
I'll take that into consideration.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
Well, if anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered.
Hunter, hello.
Just saying, Abby could use a cat to counter Charlie's big dog energy.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural. That was expertly done, Hunter. I expected no less from someone as skilled as you. I could use some of that myself.
All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
They haven't lost their interest yet.
Don't be swayed by her words.
It will not take us long. You have earned this! You were too weak for this fight. Your fate.
Whatever works.
Still they persist. It is all coming back to me. It is time.
All who stand before us will fall. No more wasted time.
Original. Looking at me now?
We have the upper hand, for now.
Roger. That's the stuff.
Here we go.
We've done it. Excellent work.
You smell it, Hunter? That ain't right. There's something dangerous creeping around out here. Present company excluded.
That is the scent Blade was tracking.
Blade, huh? Yeah, he's got a pretty good nose for this kind of thing. Not as good as mine, though. Feel like snooping around?
Let us get this thing.
Okay, I like that attitude. Grab your dog and follow me. Where'd you get that dog anyway? I know it ain't from the pound.
It is a long story.
We got time.
When I was younger, Lilith would send wave after wave of her children to attack the Abbey's defenses. I trained with Agatha and Caretaker by clearing out whatever monsters were lingering around the perimeter. One day, an entire pack of Shadowhounds tried to swarm the gate. They did not have much chance against us. And when the smoke cleared, there was Charlie, the lone survivor.
To finish the job?
I do not know what it was. Something about that.
I ain't much of a conversationalist. More of a fighter. Hope you didn't mean to do that. Sounds like you got yourself a friend for life.
The portal stayed open this time.
Yeah, almost feels too easy. Guess we go in and kick its ass.
Mind if I tag along?
How long have you been standing here?
Long enough to watch that thing run right by you.
Well, are you gonna brood in the dark, or come with us?
Wouldn't miss it.
Damn thing got away. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Hunter, hold on just a moment.
What is it, Doctor? I doubt that portal is going to stay open forever.
The creature you've been pursuing, I suspect now it may be some kind of Hydra experiment, or worse.
The Barghest? I thought we had all accepted its mythical origins.
I'm skeptical that the beast just jumped from the pages of ancient lore. No, there's something else afoot here.
We had planned on putting it down regardless of where it came from.
Actually, if you could bring it in alive, I think there may be a great deal we could learn from it.
No promises, Doctor. You do remember who my hunting partners are?
Yes, I realize you're all very eager, especially Wolverine, but do your best.
It is just as I suspected. Hydra. I knew it all like this. The pieces all came together a bit too perfect.
You're telling me all that mythical creature hype came down to this?
At least now we know for sure.
Now that was something.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Come get it.
About time. Attached to that face. Our pact will not be broken.
That's a neat trick.
The mother protects us!
Here it comes.
gonna make you pay for that.
Looks like they still want a piece.
I realize, of course, the three of you aren't known for your restraint, but try to put your creature back in one piece. Study it when you're done.
Might not be up to us, Doc.
That thing gets feisty. No promises. Who's next?
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
So soon.
Watch close.
Hope you're ready.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Kiss it goodbye.
Suffer her wrath.
They have not lost focus yet.
Hydra seems quite intent on protecting the bar guest. I would think that's a good indicator of its potential value to us.
Or maybe Hydra just doesn't like us and the dog is irrelevant.
Did Tony put you up to this, or are you just providing color commentary out of personal curiosity?
I'm just here to make sure no innocent dogs are harmed by your theories.
You were too weak for this fight.
I can handle this one myself.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
I'm gonna rip you a new one. Just what I need. Not looking good for you.
And I thought, man.
I don't know what Tony has been telling everyone, but the Barghest is an omen of death. A demonic entity that has likely taken many innocent lives over the centuries.
Saying there's no bad dogs, just bad owners?
Of all people, I thought you would understand the nature of the beast, Logan.
Your mother abandons you. Your magic may be powerful, Doctor, but I am still impressed you managed to contain the Barghest.
No less impressive than your efforts to capture it, Hunter. I believe in its weakened state the creature will remain bound here.
And what do you plan on doing with it now?
The first step will be carefully transporting the beast down to the forge. A delicate operation I plan to handle personally. Why don't you come by tomorrow before I begin the actual research? I'll know more then.
So, why are we keeping this thing alive?
The material properties of the animal's skin are amazing.
Sounds like serial killer talk to me.
We need to understand how Hydra was able to create... I hate to admit it, but I may need Tony's assistance.
I ain't much of a conversationalist. More of a fighter.
teeth on that thing?
Yeah, pretty nasty. Too bad we can't train it.
Give it time. We get desperate enough, I'm sure someone will try it.
What's your game, Hunter? Rugby, American football?
Never been in any situation I couldn't claw myself out of. I'm the best there is at what I do.
I hate to admit it, but I may need Tony's assistance for this.
Autumn thinks otherwise. Perhaps I ask too much of him. The goddess disagrees. Set is a temperamental god.
I hate to admit it, but I may need Tony's assistance for this. I hate to admit it, but I may need Tony's assistance for this.
Lilith can keep throwing demons at us. We'll keep putting them down.
Tattle much?
What is wrong, Miko?
What's wrong? Are you freaking serious? You ratted on us, Hunter! You went to Caretaker and tattled about my spell to remove Wanda's corruption. You almost blew the whole plan.
The plan is not blown, Miko. We can still pull this off.
Yeah, but no thanks to you. I tried to do damage control and convince her that we were just talking and not actually gonna follow through on it, but I'm not sure she bought it. So, don't, mention it again, okay?
I shall tiptoe.
Get some beauty rest. If you're gonna save Wanda tomorrow, I need you at the top of your game.
Good night, Nico.
Yeah, you too. It's good to put. We left scorched earth in our wake. How badass is that?
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hunter?
Come along, Charlie. Set must not be listening today.
How's it going? Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
I must admit, I wasn't entirely confident that the bar guest would be taken alive, but if anyone could do it...
And now you will do something terrible to the beast?
Not necessarily. The barrier protecting Dr. Banner's facility functions on a simple premise. Only demons can pass through it, so all we need is a way to disguise the hunter as a demon.
I told you before, I am not turning that dog into a cape.
And I told you it is not a dog. Besides, I don't think a cape will be enough.
You wouldn't dare.
My hope is that we can synthesize a facsimile of the bar guest's skin to fool the barrier without harvesting the creature itself.
This really is a bizarre plan, even for you.
If you want to reach the Gamma Accelerator, this is our best and only hope.
More importantly, Doctor, is reaching Wanda. I don't like it, but if the creature must be sacrificed for her...
Having this much demonic energy concentrated on you, Hunter, is not an insignificant risk. I just hope your collar can withstand...
Let me worry about that, Doctor, after you have proven out your plan.
I want an alpaca.
Excuse me?
You get a demon dog, Hunter gets a demon dog. I want an alpaca.
Have you come to vent about Strange's plan? I did my best not to be rude. To his face, at least.
You do not believe it will work.
No, I don't. But I do know that Wanda is on the other side of that barrier. And the Doctor may be our only hope of reaching her.
He cares about Wanda too. Do not forget that. Stark may be after this Gamma Accelerator, but the Doctor is clearly focused on Wanda.
That's why I did not rip apart his idea from the beginning. I know we both want the same thing.
It could be worse. You could be the one who has to actually wear the dog armor.
True. You are the guinea pig once again. Thank you for the talk, Hunter. I feel slightly better about our chances.
Can we please just get this research going now? Because that thing is looking at me all wrong. I saw you petting it this morning.
You are mistaken. I was taking a blood sample.
Oh, does that require feeding it a fistful of treats?
Stop. The creature is restless. The sooner we start our research, the better.
What happens to the creature after you are finished?
That is up to you.
See that you do not hurt it.
I'll do my best. We're ready to begin our research on the creature. Just say the word.
Got more coil for me? How's that for quality workmanship? I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here?
I thought you would choose that one.
Another project? Alright, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projection?
Not my best work, but it'll do. Nope, I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer...
Simple, yet effective. Ugh, this is why I despise group projects. This should prove useful.
You find more coil, send it my way. I better be careful the next time we spar. You might break my suit.
Hunter?
Even a sorcerer supreme can rest on thrones. You are every bit as powerful as the Lord.
No pain, no gain. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. Practice makes perfect.
New and improved.
Later.
Hey there.
Feeling well today, dear?
Hydra has been running some kind of field tests in the area, and that device is the key. They would rather destroy it than let us get our hands on it. So it must be important. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Now it's my turn.
Ooh, I like it!
Not looking good for you.
Coming at you! At least you get to travel to new, exciting destinations before you get beat up. Looks like it's up to me.
Here.
I have spotted enemy reinforcements. They seem to be fixated on me. You had your chance. Hell. Talk while you still can.
Just what I need.
Like it hurt.
Probably still time for you to run off. I'll pretend this never happened.
You've got incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
focus on the ugly one.
I saw centuries ago.
About time. You aren't good enough for me. Last word.
You know, you're pretty good at this. Just like we planned. This one's for you. This should help. Let's show 'em how it's done.
We should try that more often.
Play dead.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Good to see you. We'll keep smashing Hydra until they run out of heads. Just like in the war.
Hunter?
Hey, look who's awake. During that last mission, was I the only one who thought, yep, this is how I die? No, just me. Cool. Do you ever feel, I don't know, out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
From what I hear, New York City is a better place with you in it.
Right, but the whole world is a better place because of the Avengers.
They each had to start somewhere. You started in Queens. Now you are here to save the world.
Huh. I guess you're right. Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Anytime.
I am a big fan of tchotchkes.
Hey,